I have to admit, I am a little agitated about what's going on in the gaming community. I am a little agitated because for months, for years, if you want to be honest, PlayStation fanboys bashed Starfield before the game even came out. Once Starfield became an Xbox-owned IP, once Xbox acquired ZeniMax, the hate began. It went from ZeniMax games are trash anyway. Then it went to this is not really Xbox game. Then it went to it is Xbox game after Redfall. And they continued to bash the game before it even released. Yes, they bashed the shit out of Starfield. I remember vividly. We all remember. So now, what's pissing me off is those guys destroyed Starfield. They went on a hate campaign for Starfield. But now some Xbox guys are talking shit regarding Spider-Man 2. And now they want us Xbox guys to turn the other cheek. No, don't sink to Pony's level. All I'm saying is that why is it when PlayStation guys talk shit for years, months, days, whatever amount of time they talk shit is forever, when Xbox guys want to do the same, they want us to turn the other cheek. They want us to be quiet. They want us to stop talking trash. No, these PlayStation guys deserve this. The reason I'm saying this is because after the latest State of Play, they showed some Spider-Man footage, and then on Friday morning, there was some Spider-Man previews. And look, I'm not the hating type. I will say Spider-Man looks pretty good. It is a Spider-Man game, the third Spider-Man game in 5 years, but the game looks pretty decent. I'm not going to hate. But because some of the Xbox homies are on Twitter talking shit just like the PlayStation guys do, these guys are wrong all of a sudden. Now look, this guy, Uso Vinny, I don't have a problem with him. I think he prefers Xbox. I don't have a problem with him. We follow each other. He has some good takes. But he said, y'all need to stop hating and pointing out the car isn't doing any damage to the building. Bots wish they had Spider-Man 2. He's responding to clips of the lizard fight in Spider-Man 2. They're going up a building and he's throwing cars and the cars really isn't doing damage to the building. So yes, Xbox guys are being petty. They're picking shit out. They're strategically pointing out flaws in the game. Okay, all is fair. Remember what these guys did with Starfield? Invisible walls, boundaries, walking 40 minutes into an open direction to find an invisible wall, and then they talk shit. They're doing the same thing the PlayStation guys are doing. But now they want us Xbox guys, oh, you bots wish you had Spider-Man 2. I'm sure Spider-Man is going to be a solid game. I'm sure Insomniac is a great developer. I'm not going to hate on the game for the sake of hating it, but if the other Xbox homies want to talk shit, let them cook. Don't go in there sticking your 2 cents. Oh, look at these bots. They wish they had Spider-Man. I don't want to hear that shit. I don't want to hear it. Then we have guys like Dreamcast Guy. Yeah, everybody's favorite, Dreamcast Guy. He responded to a tweet from Nico. Nico is an Xbox guy that has me blocked for some reason. I'm not sure why, but he had posted a picture of Spider-Man 2, and it says, does Insomniac copy and paste buildings? And he pretty much showed a picture of the buildings. I guess they look like shit to him. They look copy and pasted. Of all people, Dreamcast Guy quote tweeted this guy Nico saying, actual brain damage. Single digit IQ takes here to hate on Spider-Man. LOL. This is the same guy at Xbox Game Showcase in June of 2023 went on a hate spree at the Starfield Developers Direct. The Starfield Direct. He went crazy hating on Starfield. Now this guy has the audacity to quote tweet and say, single digit IQ takes here trying to hate on Spider-Man. Man, fuck Spider-Man. And how dare you say this shit when you said shit like this?
Man, 1,000 empty worlds. Look at these great empty worlds. And mostly untouched galaxy means empty planets. Somebody just super chatted and said, this is why Phil Spencer admits that Sony is better. I'll be honest, I'm bored as shit. You're a PlayStation meat writer? Buddy, this game looks like dog shit. You guys can have this. It's yours. Honestly, I am glad people are going to have more fun with this game than I am. I'm going to review it because I review games, but this gameplay, it's really good. A good 6 out of 10. You guys, after that 2 out of 10 you got from Redfall, this is 3 times better than Redfall. Feel free to subscribe for more hot takes like this is dog shit.
Now these guys, man, the most hypocritical shit I've ever seen. Dreamcast guy is a piece of shit. MBG, he's a pony that tends to be a little bit more honest, but he responded to the same tweet from Nico. He says, absolute morons out here laughing my ass off. Now, I'm not sure if he was hating on Starfield himself, but I don't remember him calling PlayStation fans morons for the shit they were doing about Starfield. The lengths they went to bash Starfield. Now, MBG, now don't get me wrong. You were hyping up the state of play. You said it was great. It was amazing. But I could have swore at the PlayStation Showcase in May of 2023, after watching that showcase, I could have swore you said this about Spider-Man 2.
Colby Watson, you're saying even Spider-Man 2 didn't look like what we thought. Look, man, I'm super excited for Spider-Man 2, but even I can admit, like, I'm starting to get sequel fatigue. Straight up. Like, I'm starting to get sequel fatigue. Straight up. Like,
I'm starting to get sequel fatigue. Straight up. Like,
the internet never forgets. This guy clearly said he's having a sequel fatigue, and he specifically was talking about Spider-Man. He said, I'm having sequel fatigue. So why is it you was having sequel fatigue in May, but all of a sudden now you're not having sequel fatigue anymore and Spider-Man looks incredible? Listen, Spider-Man does look decent, right? It looks pretty good. But this is what I think. I mentioned this on my podcast. I said PlayStation fanboys would not bash 2 PlayStation shows in a row. We all know the show in May was abysmal. So the state of play, those guys said, no matter what, I'm not going to bash this show. We're going to give it a great score, because they're not going to bash 2 straight shows. And it's funny, there was another PlayStation channel that in May, they said the show was dog shit. They cried about factions. Where's factions? They said PlayStation let us down. But with State of Play, they gave it a 10 out of 10. They gave the State of Play a 10 out of 10. Now, it's funny because they showed the same exact games with the exception of Final Fantasy Rebirth and Baby Steps. So how Final Fantasy 7 and Baby Steps got 6 points, I have no idea. So it went from a 4 out of 10 to a 10 out of 10 with pretty much the same damn games being shown. But that's what it is. It is what it is. I just don't understand how these guys are still talking about Starfield. What is wrong with them? And you guys want us to hush? You guys want us to turn the other cheek and be quiet while they keep on talking about Starfield? Like we can't criticize Spider-Man? Look at this guy hyped. He says 2 big cities in Starfield versus just fraction of a single borough in Spider-Man. He's literally comparing Spider-Man to Starfield. Let me ask you something, hyped. Can you go in any of those buildings in Spider-Man? What else can you do in Spider-Man? Because you can do a lot of stuff in Starfield. You can go to different planets. You can have spaceship fights. You can do a lot of stuff in Starfield. But look, man, they want us to hush. They don't want us to spit that same venom, no pun intended, at PlayStation fanboys. Then we have guys still obsessed with Starfield. They had a state of play. They had Baldur's Gate 3. Remember, they said Baldur's Gate 3 was destroying Starfield in every way. Why aren't they playing that? But we have guys so obsessed with Starfield, he's putting up Xbox guys gamer tag. He's putting up gamer tags. He says, "Damn, man, I swore this guy was gonna like it. He was so excited." He pulls up some account that says J-Rock. Now that doesn't mean that this is the J-Rock from Twitter, because I know the J-Rock from Twitter, he's been playing the shit out of Starfield. But you know, the guy thinks he's smarter than every damn body. Then he says, "Come on, Dealer Gaming, say it ain't so. What's wrong with you?" And he pulls up Dealer Gaming gamer tag is, he's not playing it enough. In his opinion, he's not playing it enough. Then all that talk and only 2% beat Starfield. Listen, I don't know if this guy is aware that Starfield is a very lengthy game. It's not one of those games you can beat like in 16 hours. It's a very long game. I mean, there's so much to do in that game, and most people tend to take their time with a game of that scale. But they don't know about games of that scale. Well, first party anyway. Then he says, "Only 1% of you reach level 50, nigga." Oh my God, man. This is what we see on Twitter all day, every day. And I repeat myself once again, y'all want us to shut up about these PlayStation fanboys? Y'all want us to shut up about talking shit to Starfield? Let the Xbox guys do what they want to. Let them cook. Let them cook. Let them do what they want to do, man. I'm tired of this. These PlayStation fanboys are running wild, and y'all trying to filter us. Nah, ain't gonna happen like that. No. So look, I'm about to get out of here. I'm sick and tired of all these PlayStation fanboys. I'm sick and tired of all this shit. I hate them. It's time for me to get up out of here. If you like this video, please hit the like button. If you happen to stumble across my channel, you think I'm decent enough, why don't you go ahead and subscribe? And if you subscribe, please hit that notification bell to know when my black ass is doing some new content, baby. All right, everybody. Peace and love. Peace and love. Shit. Damn, man.